What if the girl who grew up in poverty, battling chaos at home, and fighting her own mind every single day, ended up becoming one of the most unforgettable stars in WWE history? This isn't just a wrestling story. This is a story of survival, rebellion, and rewriting destiny. From sleeping on mattresses on the floor to standing under the brightest lights of WWE. This is the unbelievable life story of AJ Mendez, also known to the world as AJ Lee. AJ Mendez is an American professional wrestler. She's a trailblazer, author, mental health advocate, and cultural icon. Inside the ring, she was unpredictable, emotional, and dangerous. Outside the ring, she was fighting battles that fans never saw. She didn't just win championships. She changed how women were seen in wrestling forever. AJ Mendez was born on March 19, 1987, in Union City, New Jersey. Her mother, Janet Acevedo, initially managed the household and later worked as a home health aide, while her father, Robert Mendez, was employed as an automotive engineer. She is the youngest of 3 siblings and is of Puerto Rican heritage. Reflecting on her early life, Mendez has shared that her family faced significant hardships, including poverty, mental health challenges, and substance abuse. As a result, they frequently relocated, at times living in motels or even in their car, when they were unable to afford stable housing. And then came the emotional storm. AJ was diagnosed with bipolar disorder at a young age. Imagine being a child, trying to understand why your emotions feel like a roller coaster you can't control. But instead of breaking her, this struggle quietly built something powerful inside her. AJ wasn't just fighting life. She was planning her escape. She completed her schooling in New Jersey and later pursued higher education at New York University, one of the most prestigious universities. Initially, her goal was to enter the world of film production and writing, but there was one dream that refused to stay quiet. While studying, AJ was secretly chasing a completely different future, training, learning, and preparing for the ring. Afterward, she started working full-time to afford wrestling training. In March 2007, Mendez enrolled in a wrestling school close to her home, where she was trained by Jay Lethal. Competing under the name Miss April, she fought her way through the independent circuit. Success didn't come easy, but by 2009, she captured her first gold in Women Superstars Uncensored. And that's when everything changed. WWE signed Mendez to a contract in May 2009 after she paid $1,500 to attend a tryout camp. AJ entered Florida Championship Wrestling, where she quickly made history. She became the first woman to win both the Queen of FCW and Divas Championship. Even early on, it was clear AJ wasn't just another wrestler. She was different. In 2010, she stepped into the spotlight on NXT. With her quirky, nerd personality and underdog energy, fans connected with her instantly. She didn't win the competition, but she won something far more important: attention. By 2011, AJ made her main roster debut, but it wasn't until her iconic storylines began that she truly exploded. Her on-screen relationship with Daniel Bryan turned her into a central figure in WWE storytelling. What started as a love angle evolved into something darker, emotional, unpredictable. Soon, AJ became one of WWE's most compelling characters, entangled in chaotic relationships with names like CM Punk and Kane. Then came 2012, and AJ reached a whole new level. She shocked the world by becoming the general manager of Raw, a role where she blurred the line between authority and instability. Every decision, every moment felt unpredictable, but AJ wasn't done. In 2013, she captured her first Divas Championship, and didn't just win it, she dominated. AJ became the face of the division, delivering iconic promos and breaking records, including one of the longest title reigns at the time. She defeated everyone put in front of her, from Caitlyn to Brie Bella to Paige. Speaking of Paige, their rivalry became one of the most memorable feuds of that era. But behind the scenes, things were changing. In 2015, after years of redefining women's wrestling, AJ made a bold statement, calling out WWE for how female talent was treated. Shortly after, she quietly stepped away from the ring, ending her career at the top. Or so we thought. After 6 long years, AJ returned to the wrestling world, not as a wrestler, but as an executive producer in Women of Wrestling, helping shape the future of the industry. But the story wasn't over yet. In 2025, after nearly a decade away, AJ Lee made a shocking return to WWE. Teaming with CM Punk, she stepped back into the ring like she never left. And in 2026, she proved it wasn't just nostalgia by capturing the Women's Intercontinental Championship. From indie underdog to revolutionary champion to returning legend, AJ Mendez didn't just compete in wrestling. She changed it. Most people thought her story ended as a wrestler, but AJ was just getting started. She reinvented herself as a writer and creator. Her memoir, Crazy Is My Superpower, became a bestseller. In that book, she revealed everything: her childhood struggles, mental health battles, WWE experiences, and how she turned pain pain into power. AJ also stepped into the world of entertainment. She worked as a writer and executive producer for TV shows and projects. She even collaborated with major platforms, like Warner Brothers. Her creativity wasn't limited to the ring. She proved she could shine anywhere. As of now, AJ is 39 years old, and she stands approximately 5 feet 2 inches tall. She may not have been physically dominant, but her presence? Absolutely massive. In real life, AJ found love with CM Punk. Their relationship started quietly, away from the spotlight. But in 2014, they got married. Unlike typical celebrity couples, they kept their life private, simple, and grounded. As of now, AJ and CM Punk do not have children. As of 2026, AJ Mendez's estimated net worth is around $6 to $8 million. AJ and CM Punk own a beautiful home in Chicago. The house reflects their personality: minimalist, artistic, and private. While AJ isn't known for flashy spending, the couple has been linked with luxury vehicles like Mercedes-Benz and Tesla. But unlike many celebrities, she prefers comfort over showing off. From a struggling girl in New Jersey to a global icon who changed an entire industry, AJ Mendez proved one thing: you don't need to be the strongest, you don't need to be the loudest, you just need to be real. Her story is not just about wrestling. It's about fighting your inner battles and still finding a way to win. So, the next time someone tells you you're not enough, remember AJ Lee, because sometimes the most unlikely person becomes the most unforgettable legend. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such powerful and motivational real-life stories like this.